Welcome, everyone. This is another episode of the Enough to Keep Going podcast. This is episode 260 here for the week of September 25th. I am glad to be here. I am your host, DBQ Hams, tonight, and joining me as always in some capacity or another is Towmaster99. Tow, how are you?
I'm well. Thank you.
Excellent. And also Lee Hampton running the boards, getting everything set up. You will hear a lot from us tonight because we're going to usually here on Enough to Keep Going. We're coming at you every week talking about some of our new games that we've been playing, some analysis, reflections on the week's news, and anything else that's on our playlist for that past week, along with our gaming assignment of the month. But tonight, we're going to do something a little bit different, so bear with us in this format. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to have some conversation while we play a little bit of the Modern Warfare 2 open beta. So the Modern Warfare 2 coming out later in October. Open beta is running as of yesterday, the 24th. And while it's been up and running in some capacity for a number of days, whether you if you pre-ordered on PlayStation, you had a chance last week to play the pre-order closed beta, and Xbox and PC players who pre-ordered had Thursday night, Friday, and part of Saturday, and then it opened up for everybody across all platforms. And tonight we are playing on PC, 2 of us on Battle.net and 1 of us on Steam. But we've also been playing on other consoles as well with the beta, and so we'll be talking about the beta as we play through it. We're going to take you through a couple of different modes. Tao's our squad leader for tonight, and we'll be driving, but as we go, we'll have some conversation not only about the game, but also about what else we've been playing over the past week as we're in between times. I think this is one of the reasons why we have talked about this, about doing some type of live playthrough for the show, probably since earlier in the year, in terms of mixing up the format a little bit. But this seemed like a good opportunity given each of our hosts' experience and dedication to Call of Duty in various capacities. Where myself, I dabble here and there. I picked up, I picked up Vanguard a little bit. I picked up Cold War quite a bit, played a lot of zombies. But both Tao and Lee have been heavily into the Call of Duty community and multiplayer pieces for a number of years, and those listeners back from a few years ago will recall Lee's gushing about Call of Duty's implementation, Cold War's implementation on the PlayStation 5, the haptic triggers, and a number of other pieces. And now that Lee is back owning all the consoles after doing the console purge and rejoining us, but this is the first time also that Tao is able to join on a PC. So Tao, are you playing controller or are you playing mouse and keyboard?
No, I'm playing mouse and keyboard.
Okay, that's good to know. So, all right.
So my aim is good tonight.
Well, it'll probably. I'm familiar with mouse and keyboard. It doesn't mean my aim is any good. So, I think this will be. If you're watching this, it'll be just as entertaining to see me get killed as frequently as I do. But since I'm live, I probably need to be aware of my language and my frustration levels. But no, I'm just kidding. It's all good because it's I've had a chance to play a little bit. I played the 40v40 invasion mode last night on Xbox, and got familiar a little bit with the map there. Tao, what mode did you play?
I just did the quick play. I played just a couple of games. I did a team deathmatch and then a domination round.
Okay.
Last night.
And it looks like, Lee, you're at level 8, so you've had a little more time in game here. Have you had a chance to dabble with most of the modes, or what modes have you been playing?
The only thing I have been playing is TDM, so I'm not even consciously aware of what other modes are. Well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, I've just been playing, I don't know what they're calling it this year. So it seems like they have a few more buckets of where they're kind of grouping gameplay modes, and so I don't know if it's in the ground war bucket or whatever. But I'm just playing. I played TDM. I played Domination. I think those are the only 2 modes that I've played. I'm not sure what else is active for the beta.
Okay, well, that is why we're here tonight, to kind of play around a little bit, explore, and do some commentary on the game, but also within the context of previous Modern Warfare from 2019, but also kind of the general trajectory of where Call of Duty has been going and where it's been as well. So, Tal, why don't you kick us off? And we are all squatted up and ready to go, and we're going to turn us over here as we head into a match. So,
Yeah. Let's start us off in just a quick match. So that'll either be team deathmatch or domination, and then maybe just a couple of games of these, and I'll just kind of keep switching between the modes every couple of games.
So if either of you, Tal, have you pre-ordered this?
I have not. No.
Okay. Did you never picked up Vanguard? You played
I did
Modern
not.
Warfare and you played Cold War.
Actually, I didn't play the first Modern Warfare. The reboot master, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, 2019. So that was Infinity War, and so this is Infinity Ward's return here and follow up with Modern Warfare 2. I think one of the interesting things as we're waiting to get matched in, one of the interesting things that they're doing this year is if you've ordered it, that you can play the campaign, what is it, a week early before multiplayer goes live? So
I thought it was like 2 weeks.
yeah, I think that either way, I think I don't know that they've done it in that fashion before,
Right.
where it hasn't all dropped all in one, and I think that's kind of an interesting acknowledgement of where most of the player base is and how the player base operates, and it gives people an incentive to kind of play around a little bit beforehand. So
That's good because it gives you a chance to get into. Gives you a chance to play the single player campaign without impact.
yeah, right, without feeling like you're falling behind in your battle
Right.
pass or unlocks and everything else.
Right. Yeah, and I should say for the live stream, this is not going to be us at the pinnacle. One thing for me is I know. I mean, jeez. Playing with any degree of proficiency is highly dependent upon knowing the maps, and since I don't know these maps,
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
This is a first time through for
yeah, I mean,
all of us,
I
so-
played this map last night.
Yeah, I got a kill.
Did you? Nice.
Nice job.
Oh,
And I got killed. So
Oh,
it's like you don't. It's like you don't know where the blind corners are. You don't know where people
Yep.
typically stack up.
yeah, that was definitely catching me last night of kind of exploring the invasion map and getting rounded on or
Yeah. It's also making it tough because we're sitting here talking, trying to do the podcast, and this game is highly dependent upon audio and hearing footsteps.
yeah, that is yes, as I turned down my audio to be able to have this conversation.
Woo!
Guy next to us.
Yeah. I got one that immediately got taken out. It looks like we're not necessarily getting the super. One thing too is I completely miss when perks come up or when field upgrades. Oh,
Big Call of Duty. I haven't played Black Ops in a long time, so when that extra stuff comes up, I'm like, totally forget about it.
Got your back.
still having a hard time picking these guys up.
Oh, right behind me.
What the heck is he hitting us with?
I don't know, but that guy like killed you and like immediately killed me. Like,
He's doing that. Okay. Maybe we'll start to sell. Yeah, I see people doing the crazy legs now. So all the good old tactics are coming back.
Yeah, I haven't even played this map yet. I just played that. I can't remember what it was called. It was like an outdoor like house or something. I don't know what it was, but that's the only map I've played so far.
One thing that I don't like is not necessarily don't like. Yes, I'll say don't like. This now has the Destiny 2 like reload cancellation when you're mantling and when you are.
Oh, it does.
When you're mantling or sprinting. Which I understand, but it still aggravates me because often I forget. And then I cancel my reload and then I get capped. Not so quick there, Junior.
There we go. Battle Royale games too much. I'm not used to this. The quickness of this game now.
Yeah. Oh, don't try the crazy legs. They got at least one sweaty on their team trying that bunny hopping mess.
Enemy spotted. Planting mine.
Oh, okay.
Throwing flash grenade.
Sorry, DB, that was me. Shoot at you.
That's okay.
I say move and I just shoot.
Seems the safest route.
Yeah, I also haven't. I'm not really clear on how they've tuned skill-based matchmaking at this point.
I wonder how much they have during the beta or not. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't know what they would base it on.
Oh, I got him for you.
You know, are they
Especially glad I was the meat shield to prevent that.
Thank you.
you know, are they tuning it off of your last best like stats from whatever COD you played last,
Or everybody's starting kind of.
starting
Yeah.
fresh, or
Although, yeah, with the beta, I would think that would make sense. I mean, certainly last night there were people plenty far ahead.
Reloading.
although I mean the whole point of SBMM, which is why I'm on the wrong side of the controversy, is you know, it lets people who are casuals get in here and play without being seal clubbed by veteran players.
Exactly. Yep. That there's more of a chance, or at least a little higher time to kill.
Ooh, that's over quick.
Mission failed. Return to base.
There we go.
I was the last kill.
anticipating. There's
There you go.
there's the wonderful community that I was
Yeah.
waiting for.
Oof. It's not bad, KD. Really bad. Yeah, and this UI is, I think this is my most aggravating thing that I've found in the game, is the UI.
In the menus here, or in the actual game? And
Yeah.
how is that different than
In the-
last year,
in the-
or even just last year, or 19's Modern Warfare?
Yeah, in the menus. Like I don't know, like right now, like I'm not in the lobby with you guys. And I'm not really clear where I am in terms of the hierarchy of the UI. So,
Yes, when we're on kind of the mission select piece, and the fact that it, like, a layer back, you're moving both horizontal and vertical
Right.
through the menus.
yeah. And so like when I promoted Tau, like I wound up in some part of the UI that I'd never even seen before. Now, it sounds like there's a countdown going on, but like so the thing I just clicked would have backed me out of the lobby.
We're just waiting for other players to join the match now.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that at all. I'm back in
Oh,
the.
you're not seeing that? Okay. That must
Yeah,
just be like the part.
I'm in the mode select is where I am.
Right. Now that may just be a thing for the beta.
Exactly. Yeah, that seems significantly less polished than other years have been.
Yeah.
So potentially that is just a beta piece there. Lee, you played a little bit of Vanguard. Did you end up getting into the multiplayer there, or just kind of dipping in and out?
I stuck with it for a while, but I fell off. Just my main problem with Vanguard is the physics, which is very cartoony. I felt like it was.
Yeah, there was definitely. It felt there wasn't like a lot of. It felt like.
Yeah, it was just very lightweight. The animations felt like the characters had no weight to them.
I've got to be missing a setting here because every time I hit crouch, I'm going prone.
Oh yeah.
But there's a.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
on
there's
two
a step
separate.
in between.
Should be on two separate keys. Ooh.
Ah, I've got it.
Keys.
Ow. This guy's amazing. Yep.
Kingslayer.
Oh, come on.
Ah.
Another guy to the right, DB. Or on the Zeus side.
Hooked around the corner. Ah.
Oh, coming up behind you. Yep.
Oh, I had to reload. Ah.
Fly activated.
Whoops.
Come
I
on.
just threw out. I threw out some kind of. Oh, come on. Oh, I got a spawn camper up on top of one of the buildings.
Oh, sniping people.
I hate that bunny hopping mess.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot I can climb on stuff.
Yep.
I need support here.
Oh, shoot.
Enemy UAV active.
Gosh dang it.
Friendly UAV online.
Yeah, that was the other thing I didn't like about Vanguard is like
I didn't die there.
the speed was so fast and the characters had no weight that like it seemed like every 5 seconds you were running into someone. It just, especially there was a small map like I don't know, I call it like Kill Room or something. Like it was an incredibly small house, and I mean everybody's running around at like light speed.
Just right on top of each other the whole time.
Yeah.
The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back.
Getting ground. We're winning?
UAV is on station.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Coming behind you, Tao.
Oh, I couldn't see anything. Shoot my own guy.
Okay. I was about to say, man, I was thinking field mine is like never going off. Yeah, I have a hard time telling how. I mean, I know they said that there's cheating going on in this game, but some of these dudes, it seems like,
Oh, dude.
know where you're coming around a corner from very, very far away.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you're close enough, if you're close enough to hear my footsteps, I get that, but.
Okay, so my thing didn't go off. Oh, it was a camera. I didn't know what that was. I don't know if that's really useful in this mode.
That's you. Sorry.
Might have to go back on controller. It's too good with this mouse and keyboard.
Enemy UAV active.
Yeah, this is just a bad map with a lot of blind spots and corners.
Yep, a lot of corridors.
Hostile mortar strike
Which is good if you know the map, but
enemy UAV overhead.
Let's try.
Just bad.
A little bit better.
Return to base.
you want to do another one of the same mode, or you want to try another one? There
Yeah,
we
I'm gonna
go.
switch out now.
Okay.
Hey, Cal, give me oh, you be back out of the lobby.
No, I didn't. I'm just seeing like the XP screen.
That's what I'm
Okay.
seeing this time too.
Right.
Yep. There we
Yeah,
go.
now
I'm in the
I'm back in the
lobby
lobby.
again.
Hey, Tal, give me a few minutes to, or a minute to check the audio mix balance. Hold on.
Okay.
That's good. I gotta
It's already
play around with loadouts, so.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Do loadout now. It's nice.
All right, I think the mix is all right. It's close enough.
Sounds good.
All right. Try the ground war, which I think is like the big team battle mode.
This is 64 players. Yeah. This is the one with vehicles and everything, correct?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. I never play that in normal COD. It's in Cold War they used to call it Onslaught, I think.
Lee, you've also been playing Halo Infinite still. Are you still making your way through the battle pass there, or is that just in your rotation normally now?
Yeah. No, I'm still crunching through the battle pass. It is still part of my rotation, so I guess both are true. So
Fair enough. Yeah.
so this week, it was I want to say it was extra special, but I built a new PC this week. So I
Yes.
had a box I needed to update, and I took my time and did it over the last few months, and bought pieces like a little bit at a time, so I didn't have the same budget constraints that I'd had.
I think you were talking about some of the parts you had last week. So what did you end up with for a graphics card?
So I didn't change the graphics card. That box already had an RTX 3060 in it, so I just reused that. I did upgrade the CPU to a AMD Ryzen 9 5950X. So that has been the the most alpha of processor that I've ever put in the system. So I generally don't go up as high as like those enthusiast parts, which is it's the equivalent of like the Core i9 or like the I guess in years past before they had the Core i9, there were some Core i7s that were topped out and then had an X at the end of their name. So
Base plate to Sable 1. Secure the objective.
whoa.
Clear to engage all targets.
So yeah, so I did that this week, and then played Halo Infinite, and could tell that there were some improvements there. I got oh, I guess I'm not driving. I could tell that I got like 15 to 20 extra frames per game by removing the bottleneck of the CPU. I upgraded the processor the RAM over there also to 3600 megahertz RAM.
So you're noticing that difference then?
Yeah. And this tank is really loud. Somebody hit us with Semtex. No way he didn't go for C.
Oh boy.
We're just all at this domination point with 3 vehicles.
Coordinated efforts, everyone. Yes. Ooh, I'm having a nice white screen right now.
Oh, I'm good shot. Where did that guy kill me from? The heck?
know.
He just crossed away from me.
How many domination points are there? Are there more than the regular 3?
Yeah, there's 5 on this one.
Okay.
Okay, so I've locked up, so
Oh, really?
back out. Yep.
Okay.
It
Is that-
crashed and did the message to report it. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I got a white screen with a 1-2 circle on the bottom.
So one nice thing in this one is you can ping even when you're in vehicles. It's something you can't do in Halo.
That is kind of helpful in terms of, yep,
I've
kind of
never-
coordination.
I've never understood that. I'm like, how does the enemy hold all flags? That's a good guy.
Oh, come on. Guys, camping our spawn.
Like one of the big, advantages in a vehicle would be having better visibility and it being able to get around quicker and spot the enemy. And I've never understood why in Halo you can't really put that to use by pinging locations of enemies.
Yeah, that's a good point. When you say that with better field of view, that makes me think of we should definitely try out the third-person maps and modes. The fact that they've added that this year is another new feature.
Yeah, is that locked to a mode so you can't just do that in any match?
Yeah, I think it's locked to a playset or a playlist so that you're
Yeah.
doing that for everybody, so you're not mixed in between with people. And then, yeah, I haven't tried it yet, but it shows up as its own playset.
Oh, that's great.
We're losing Charlie. The enemy took Alpha. We control Bravo.
Jeez. Yeah. Snipers. At least it wasn't a guy doing that quick snipe mess. So am I out, or do I have to just pick a place to respawn?
You're back on the map.
Yeah, looks like it's kind of like Battlefield. Like you have to pick where you're going to respawn
Yeah, you gotta
from.
pick a point. Yeah. Oops, flashed myself. Oopsie.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemies taking Bravo.
Ah, pretty neat. You can dive.
Get it back.
Is there an oxygen meter anywhere?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Looks like there's no oxygen meter. I think that's a
Oh,
little.
to swim.
Yeah, I think that's a little messy. Oh, but you do start taking damage. It just doesn't come up on your HUD in a very
Oh.
patently obvious way. Jeez.
Friendly UAV online. Taking Alpha.
Yeah, the guys in vehicles weren't helping out too much, so I've been proceeding on foot. But
Enemies taking Charlie. Hostile UAV in the area.
what?
We're losing Echo. Enemy UAV active.
Can't go back to E. Oh, there we go.
No. ATV cannot drive through the water, even shallow water. I had higher hopes.
What's that? Oh yeah.
Securing objective.
It looks like you can teleport into a contested.
Yes, I just
Oh, you
did that
can?
right now.
No,
Yep.
I didn't think you
Came
did.
in to see.
Yeah, that's where I'm coming to too.
Oh, it's you. Huh.
Objective Bravo secure.
Oh, you do have a parachute in this?
Yeah, you do.
Yep. Yep.
Just found that out.
The enemy took Bravo.
Very cool.
Heading
Oh,
toward Bravo.
I'm gonna try and get to
Securing objective Delta.
the.
Hostile sentry is active.
They got a helicopter over at B right now.
Hostile cruise missile launched. Friendly UAV on station. We're losing Charlie. We're taking Delta. We've lost half the field. Fight back. We control Delta.
Oh, nice. We just captured Delta.
UAV overhead. Moving here. We're taking Echo. Watching this area. Hostiles launched an SAE. Enemies taking Delta. Enemies taking Charlie.
Well, if there is measurable oxygen level, I just wish. At first, I was like, "Oh, that's cool." They don't tell you. Now I kind of wish they did tell you.
Shoot. I can't hit that guy.
We're taking Bravo. Securing objective
The
Echo.
tank sitting outside of C here.
Yeah, I'm on B.
Objective Charlie is compromised. Get it back. Bravo secure.
Alright, we got Bravo. M4 leveled up.
Nice.
I head for C.
We're taking Echo.
Oh, looks like we're
Oh,
contesting at E here.
the guy over here. Yeah, right behind us, Zeus.
Oh, really?
There was.
Our UAV is orbiting the
Oh, never mind. He's dead.
Okay.
We control Echo.
Wait for me. Yeah.
Got a decoy. Jeez.
Changing mag.
Guess I'll go to B. I'll head for A from there.
Alpha.
Okay, so you have to be above the water to shoot. Okay.
Just shooting me.
How do you ping things or people?
I think the default is middle mouse button.
Oh, middle. Okay.
Alright, we took over A, so I'm gonna head for C.
Incoming.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm head there.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm dead. Came around the corner. There's two guys sitting there. Oh, right as the helicopter exploded in back of me
Right.
too.
Yeah.
Kind
Cruise,
of cool.
cruise missile landed and then a helicopter
Securing
dropped.
objective Charlie.
Two guys coming toward B.
Friendly bomb drone active. Friendly stealth bomber entering the AO. Hostile UAV in
Finally.
the area.
We hold all flags.
Oh, wow, wow.
Enemies taking Echo.
Why is your icon like gold or yellow, Zeus?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Losing Alpha.
just wondering. Okay.
UAV online. We're losing Delta.
Alright, coming over to B.
Objective Echo is compromised. Get it. Enemy securing Bravo.
Armored vehicle over here at B.
Enemy securing Alpha.
Oh, hello.
Alright, I'm heading for E.
Enemies taking Bravo. We've lost Bravo. Securing Echo. Enemies taking Delta. Echo secure. Objective Alpha is compromised. Get
Oh,
it
I'm dead.
back. Secure Bravo.
Still kill.
The enemy took Delta. Enemy UAV active.
Dang it.
Yep, don't shoot at me. We're friendly.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Alright, I'm gonna head for A. Ah, stick! Hung out too long on the exploding ATV. Guess I'll go to E.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's...
Oh, whoops.
Ooh.
Guy over there by C right now.
Jeez. Those guys just camped out with the tank by E.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fall back to the main HQ. See if I can go around him.
Enemy destroying Echo. We've lost Charlie.
This freaking guy, man.
Oh!
I swear I'm not hearing footsteps.
Fired. Stand down.
Ah,
Mission compromised. We've
nothing but defeats tonight, but that was, I felt like that was not close, but we were in the...
There were moments, definitely
Yeah.
moments there, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're in that grind of where we don't have good enough weapons yet. Oof.
Well, I feel good about that one. I got just as many kills as you did, Zeus. So, that, that's not saying a whole lot because we both got one, but it's certainly at my own personal schema of success. I'll benchmark against other people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 90% of the engagements I was in, like the weapon I had, just was out of range,
Yeah, it's getting outclassed.
and then people were like shooting at me from like points where I couldn't even see them yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got sniped quite a few times.
Yeah.
Do an invasion.
Alright, what is that?
So it's a mix of PvP and PvE. So there's AI characters that help you and are against you.
Huh, okay.
On paper, it sounds like it would be like the Titanfall battles where you have the AI there as well.
Yeah.
In playing it last night, they definitely weren't. The AI characters really were kind of there to hold points more than they were to advance. At least it seemed like that they were, they would follow as a player was advancing, but wouldn't necessarily advance on their own to some degree. So it'd be interesting to see how this mode plays out. But
Yeah. Was there a battlefield game like this too? Like where you hit a point and then you kind of keep advancing forward or something like that?
isn't that like Rush, where you
Oh, Rush.
kinda
Yeah.
have that? Yep. But then it was just all players, right? It was 64
Yeah, I think
people.
that was just all players. Yeah.
This is with the AI piece.
Yeah.
What it meant when I was playing it yesterday was that there's always somebody close to it. It's a bigger map, but there's always somebody close to in range. So
Yeah.
it kept the action going. But the map itself felt almost a little Warzone-like, just with the number of buildings and the size. That there's some breathers in between because you're only 40 and 40 versus 64 and 64 like we just were. Tal, have you been playing anything else this week?
So the one game I had for the main story here was the DC League of Super Pets Adventures of Crypto and Ace.
Okay, so I fired that game up because I needed a Game Pass game for the quests, and it was a cloud-based, but you actively chose it?
Yes. so the reason I chose it is I knew it was a kiddie game. Obviously, it's fairly simple game, kind of like a 3D like shoot 'em up.
Yeah, it's very much like a shmup as you're kind of flying
Yeah.
around, almost like Space Harrier style in terms of flying through and dodging buildings, and yeah.
Yeah, you got that third person view behind the. Oh, I was playing Crypto. I didn't play Ace, the bat dog.
Well, I'm
So I
glad
don't
you know their names. So
That's right. So I don't know how if he was flying too. I doubt it, unless he had like jetpacks or something. But yeah, so it was just something I didn't know what it was. Like I didn't know what the gameplay was going to be. I thought maybe it would just be like a more of an, a more simple maybe open world game. But like I said, it was just like a shmup. So I played it like just a couple times, and I was just like, okay, it's not what I thought it was.
No,
I knew it was
right.
like a mini game.
I thought it was going to be like a kid-friendly platformer, and not.
Yeah.
I did not look at the screenshots enough to understand that it was a shmup in some degree.
Yeah, so I was just that was the only reason I picked it up.
So how is
Sure.
your Disney Kingdom going? Are you still playing your Animal Crossing Disney version?
Yes, I'm still going through that. So I usually like play it maybe every day or every other day, and just kind of play it for like a half hour, maybe 45 minutes. So
Sure, it's really hitting that Animal Crossing kind of check in, do a few things, and check back out.
yeah. And it's nice because you got actually missions that they give you or challenges, so it's a little more structured than just like here, throw you into an island and do whatever you want. So not that I don't mind that, but it's kind of nice to have that structure every once in a while as you unlock like the different characters, Disney characters.
So are some of the avatars here at the marshalling point AI?
Eliminate all threats from the air.
Or
Yeah, there'll be enemy and friendly AI.
okay,
I
but
don't know how you can tell the difference, or if you even can. I'm assuming you can.
But I mean, right where we were stacked up.
I think it's all players there because everybody.
Oh,
had
I
a
think
gamer-
they are. Yeah. Oh,
Everybody had a tag on.
Now, are there vehicles in this too?
Yes, there are. Yep.
Oh,
there were some guys that were like parachuting in. Oh,
yeah, I saw a helo coming down. All these guys with snipers.
oh. Oh, I gotta get.
Yeah, like I can't even tell where these guys are. I mean, some of these modes feel very, very, very much like Warzone, which I don't play because of exact things like this.
This is the most Warzone-like feeling. Which in some way makes a lot of sense since Warzone is not, the new version of Warzone is not launching until November.
Right, right.
And does Warzone, and so this is my ignorance, like, is there cross progression in terms of, like, if you're working on a battle pass, or is Warzone's a separate? So then having something like this gives you a mode similar.
There are some. So, like, when you, like, when I would play Black Ops Cold War. Jeez. When I played Black Ops Cold War, you know, some of the things that you gain,
Carried over between modes.
right, right. Oh, dad, damn it.
We're losing ground.
Yikes!
Loadouts.
Didn't the like the experience you got like carried over
I think so.
between the two games?
Well, yeah. So
Like
the-
not necessarily because there was like a different.
Hostile cruise
You got different things for each game. I thought.
yeah. Russia. Assault,
Hostiles launched a cruise missile.
Hunter. Deadeye. Oh, there are more.
Oh, I think those are AI because they're just like standing like right in a row.
Yeah, that is definitely a good sign of the AI is that they kind of
coming
all
down the
stand
stairs,
around a doorway.
Yeah. Oh, buddy.
Friendly VSO inbound.
Get out here because it keeps coming this way.
Hostile cruise missile incoming.
Oh. UAV.
That means wait, alright.
Okay, so now we're starting to get vehicles.
Yep.
No, assault vehicle. Don't start just rolling on your own.
Oh, yikes.
You driving there, Zeus?
Yeah, I was just waiting to see if anybody else would get on. So there was a guy. There's troops right there to the right.
Take the gun seat.
Yeah, right there, right there, right there. To right. They're behind that pickup truck now. Right. Oh. Okay, you can. Oh. Yes, I get sniped out of the. Holy cow.
Out of the driver's seat?
Yeah.
Oof.
Hostile counter UAV overhead. Enemy UAV active.
Granted. Almost for a second there.
Pressure.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Like I don't even know. I mean, he's hit me with an assault rifle from like several hundred yards away, and I'm like, I don't even know how he sees me.
Who's this guy shooting at? What's going on? Jeez,
Hostile
dude.
UAV in the area. Friendly UAV online.
Oh, I see snipers. What am I getting shot from?
Oh, around a corner. Nope, sniper. Okay, nope. Different person hit me.
There's a couple snipers down,
Yep.
like 60. Aye. Say aye.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, I killed a guy by running over him.
Oh, dang it. That was an
I
actual
got
person.
killed in my vehicle.
There's a satisfaction.
Vehicle dropping over there.
I jumped and they hit me.
The guy down the street there, Lee, so watch him. Oh.
Friendly cruise missile deployed.
Jeez.
That's my own guy.
Friendly UAV on station. The enemy's halfway to mission complete. Cargo hero is en route to the AO. Our UAV is orbiting the area. All Strasser, reinforcements
Jeez.
inbound.
Wow.
Hostile UAV in the area.
So.
Our counter UAV is active.
Gotta funny. AI guy was trying to melee me. Like trying to pistol whip me.
The enemy is falling back. Don't let up.
Is that like a supply drop or something?
UAV on station.
You see
Yes,
that?
there is a supply drop
Okay.
because I saw that last night.
Changing max. Hostile launch an SAE.
Ah, come on.
Enemy UAV active. Enemies deployed a counter UAV. Friendly counter UAV is on
I
station.
don't know what. I didn't have it mapped
Friendly
before.
VSOL on station. Friendly Wilson online.
Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Had it mapped, but didn't realize it was mapped.
Are you a sniper?
Cruise missile
Lee?
deployed.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's just like the stock loadout.
oh okay. Oh, whoa.
Jeez.
Guy took a lot of hits.
Friendly UAV online. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Cargo helo is inbound.
That's how it.
I had a good beat on a number of people, but not a good enough gun to close the distance.
Oh, how the heck? Wow.
I missed that guy.
How that guy got me through the smoke, but he did.
Changing mag. Enemy close. Friendly VSOL entering this sector. Friendly cruise missile approaching target.
Wow.
Friendly SAE inbound. Heavy armor supplies are inbound. They're driving them back. Keep the pressure on.
You say so.
They're driving them back. Keep pushing. Friendly UAV on station.
Oh, I was right by the supply drop. Sniping, of
Oh.
course.
Enemy precision airstrike.
Oh.
Is orbiting the area.
Get inside.
The cargo helo has entered the
Oh, there we go. Finally.
Oops.
The heck is?
Oh,
friendly UAV on station.
Oh, what the heck was that? That was defending his buddy.
Friendly airstrike in the AO. Only a few enemy remain. Take them out.
oh. Got a helicopter. Oh shoot.
Tank coming in. APC.
If you get on their side, on the far left side, they have a bunch of guys sniping in the back.
There we go.
Hostile SAE incoming.
Oh! Got counter sniped.
UAV got me. Ooh, but we're close to winning a match.
Friendly UAV online.
I think if I read shot on that.
Hostile
Jeez.
SAE near your position. The enemy is falling back. Don't mess up.
Shot the guy off that tank gun.
Nice. What?
There we go.
It's complete. Good work.
Could you not come back?
Okay, we want to jump across to another mode here and try something else?
Sure. I'm down for anything.
Yeah, I'll check it. For some reason. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so we did ground war, we did invasion, so we'll give Mosh Pit a go.
Yep.
Okay.
So now what is Mosh Pit?
That's
This
the
is
third
a-
person.
Third person, but if you aim down sights, it's first person.
Okay.
It just has some regular modes, like we're gonna do domination on this round.
I'd be curious if it reuses the same maps or if any of that changes
Yeah.
based on the third person perspective. I'll also be really curious on what the player count looks like for this and where is this an outgrowth of their work on a third person perspective on the Warzone engine, and so they've seen enough usage there that they've added it in? I haven't really heard much about this mode.
Yeah, I didn't even know they were gonna use a third person mode. I'm assuming that wasn't in Vanguard, right, Lee?
No,
No.
it wasn't. It wasn't in Vanguard. It certainly wasn't in Cold War.
No, yeah.
I think the only addition I can think of is when they added it to Warzone, and I don't even know if that was a full time or if that was like a special mode.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it's Team Deathmatch now. Changed.
Yeah, this is a thing where I can also tell I just need to do like I did with Black Ops Cold War, and I need like an hour a night to spend putting my loadouts together.
Yeah. Loadout and map awareness.
Yeah. But at least definitely loadouts.
Oh man, it's gonna be bad.
Clear to engage all three.
Although I guess when you're zooming in, when you scope in, at least it's first person.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, just as I also need to get to a place where I have my loadouts, but I also have loadouts I can flip to when I don't get the map that I.
Where did that shot come from?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Jeez.
What's that?
out!
Oh,
Jeez.
Okay,
That
Lee,
was
I'm
kinda
behind
messed
you.
up.
Sticking into the
me and this guy
Spider-Verse
jumped over
over
the wall
there.
at the same time. He like blocked me from getting up now. Ah, that's great.
Swapping mags!
Thanks for
Got
the
another guy,
save.
got another guy, got another guy.
Shoot. Should have ducked.
I didn't call him out soon enough.
Did he get you as well?
The
Yeah.
other way.
Covering your six.
He's down.
Changing mags.
Oh man. Easy there, buddy. There's a guy to the left.
Enemy in the air. Flash, watch your arm. Changing mags. Enemy's got
There's a guy right where I just got dropped, Tao.
We've
Okay.
lost the lead.
Oh, come on.
He gets you, Tao? Coming around that
Yeah.
corner?
He was around. Yeah, he was around that corner. Oh, oh.
He's yeah, where I got dropped is a guy doing bunny hopping and going prone.
Right around there.
Go ahead. Okay.
Setting mine!
Jeez.
Friendly UAV on station. High alert online.
There was two guys right over there where you guys were at.
Oh! Yeah. Just ran right past him.
I think they got him. Or at least one of them. Come on, behind us.
Switching mags!
Charlie UAV is
Setting
online.
Enemy fire!
That was the Kingslayer.
Go your back!
Oh, come on. They're behind you, DB.
You're behind. I thought you said behind me, so I was.
I don't know. Sorry.
No, that's
Sorry.
good. That's okay.
Changing mag!
No.
To our left. Ah.
Got him.
Nice.
Dude is total cheese.
Mission complete.
Your way.
Loading! Mine!
One guy came from behind us. I got him.
Got him.
Changing mag!
on your six.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Is there a way to?
I am with
Oof.
Trophy system activated!
Shoot.
Requesting recon flyover!
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO. Hostile cruise missile launched.
Cluster mine deployed!
Counter UAV running signal.
God dang it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Ah.
UAV is exiting the AO.
Oh, he got me.
my mic. Hey guys, sorry.
Setting mine. Throwing
It's been a long time since I played a team deathmatch in third person. Probably
Yeah.
since like an Uncharted game, maybe.
swapping mag.
Your left, Lee. Guy in there.
Mine.
Yeah.
He was off to the left.
Oh, nice perspective.
It's a back there.
Yeah, there's still a guy in here somewhere. Ah!
Oh, behind you.
Yeah, he snuck around. I don't know if it was the same guy or somebody he was talking to.
Ah, yeah.
I have your back.
Okay. And that's right.
Switching mag.
He's down.
Guy down the street there to the right.
Oh, in the house, two of them coming up behind us.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Money up too, buddy.
Turn mine.
Nice.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
All right, gentlemen. We've made our way through the molds. Any thoughts, kind of takeaways here in terms of how it feels? Or is it really like too early to tell?
I mean, for me, I was just looking for a physics model that, you know, got away from Vanguard and got back to, you know, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, or Modern Warfare, Black Ops Cold War, which I definitely think this is tilting in that direction. So, I mean, it's just, you know, for personal enjoyment, it's just going to need to be one of those things where if I onboard, right, I have time, like I said, to work on loadouts and learn the maps, which you really can't tell from the beta for me.
Yeah, that's very true. Yep. Lee, do you usually hop on early in terms of with launch, or do you pick it up like once we hit holiday sale type of time?
No, I mean, so Black Ops Cold War was really like my return to like giving a crap about Call of Duty. So with that, I was there at launch, but I played the single player campaign first.
Yeah, I remember those conversations. Yeah.
But with this here now, like after playing pretty solidly for that year of Battle Pass to Battle Pass, I'm definitely firmly now in the camp where like, no, I want to get at the Battle Pass as quickly as possible, right? And so, you know, them giving us that single player campaign, you know, 2 weeks early. I don't know if I'm going to be ready to make my decision at that point, because that will still be before launch, and it still might be when reviews are under embargo.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that embargo piece. I mean, I would guess that they're going to do a staggered embargoed in terms of campaign versus any type of MP stuff.
Right. So I may just bite the bullet and just go early and just go in blind.
What about you, Tao? Any thoughts here before we head out for the night? Maybe not.
Well, he and I are playing, so I don't know if he's...
Oh,
if
that's
he's-
okay. Yeah, I'll
if
let
he's
you guys
lost
keep
comms.
going. I think that's good. Yeah. Don't want to distract you there.
Sorry, I forgot I had my mic muted.
No, that's okay. Well, you know.
No, I was just saying, I was talking there for a little bit. Since I never played Vanguard, it's kind of just a continuation of Black Ops for me when I play Black Ops. So nothing like too different on my side other than this mode. Like this is probably a mode I would not play again. I never, not big into third person if
Pseudo
I can help it.
Fortnite, Call of Duty. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Yeah, I think the third person mode really, that will be interesting to see what those numbers look like. I think the point that you both are making is, and what we know of Vanguard sales numbers were down. I mean, they were still high compared to other franchises, but within the Call of Duty franchise, Vanguard was lower.
Yeah.
So having this be more of a return to that faster pace, more modern weapons and combat certainly seems to set it up in a good spot in terms of player base from launch and sustainability wise.
Yeah, the third person mode, I mean, what I like is that it gives some competitive options, where I suspect that there will be some people who will be better at one than the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would think, I mean, are you guys in third person again doing another team deathmatch, or
Yeah.
I wonder how narrow of a list of modes third person is. Like, do you get a domination mode? I mean, or do you get control points, or is it really just a team deathmatch type of piece there? So,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, look, there was at least 3 or 4 modes when I was going to pick it. Well, I was at the title screen, so I kept saying it was going to go to domination, but then when we actually got in the game, it picked team deathmatch. I don't know if maybe, I don't know if it was just not enough people, maybe.
that could very well be, right? I mean, that might be a factor of that as well, in terms of how many active people are in that third person mode may determine where you get kind of pulled into in terms of what map rotations.
Yeah, it'd be very curious. I mean, as I'm sitting here thinking about it, does your KD ED, should it count the same between third person and?
Yeah, first.
I'm sure
right?
it will,
That's a
but
very good point.
I just don't know if that will kind of skew things. Will skill-based matchmaking be, have some bias in the tuning, between third person and first person?
Oh, I didn't think about that. That's another whole piece there too. Yeah.
Setting mine! Flash out!
Well,
Yeah, because should somebody who's really great at at one mode be paired? Yeah, I don't know. Whoa, shoot.
yeah,
Did
right.
the other
like-
modes keep those stats separate? Or I never really noticed, because I usually didn't play the other modes just because I didn't have anybody to... I usually don't like to play like the other modes, like domination and all that, if I don't have somebody to talk to.
Yeah, I mean, my guess would be, you can... So in the mobile app, you can go in and see those modes separately. Like, you can see what your EDKD is, in a specific mode.
It makes a lot of sense for skill base that they would kind of section it off by mode, because you are going to have people that have different skill sets.
Yeah.
Yep. And I would think if you can see that in the app, they're already doing that sorting on the back end. So,
Yeah, it's just a question of whether or not they'll actually tune matchmaking based on that.
yeah, that's a good point.
Friendly UAV online.
What I wager is that for esports, there will be
Friendly cruise missile inbound.
differences in competition. That there will be...
Yeah, definitely.
UAV on station.
And they definitely have leaned into that a little bit. I mean, they always lean into it, but with the release and the announcements a few weeks ago, they had a lot of influencers, streamers, esports people there kind of highlighting some of those
Yeah.
on their on their announcement day.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels, I think the interesting thing will be, we saw Cold War have a long tail in terms of a real sustained player base that stayed with it
Oh, yeah.
even as Vanguard came in. And
Yep.
I would think that this would, we don't know what Treyarch's going to do next year. We also don't know how the Microsoft acquisition is going to what the timing of that looks like and what that means in terms of development as well. Is
Well,
do they keep? You go ahead.
Didn't they already say they were skipping 2023?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that might actually be a
did,
really
yeah.
smart thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And lean into this and let this have life and space and keep, going season after season and treating it more of a live service, which they've been doing, but not necessarily needing to release another. What I do wonder, though, if they're skipping, what that means. Well, that just gives Treyarch more time, which probably also means that by the time we get to
Oh, come on.
2024, that we're
There's a guy right behind me. He's coming up.
We're getting hit hard.
Planting mine.
nice.
Care package deployed.
Yeah, I guess my strong suspicion, just because I always love seeing change. My strong suspicion is that very shortly this is going to go. This is going to go to to a continued base, and in an enterprise terms, it's what we would kind of think of as our. I'm trying to intermix the technologies and the business model.
No, but I think I think that was a lot of the speculation. Like, if they're becoming part of Microsoft, how much of the kind of shareholder push for an annual sales product versus a steady stream of ongoing revenue through battle passes, unlocks, skins, things like that.
Yeah. I think they're going to go to a model that in enterprise terms would be oriented around something like a CI/CD pipeline or continuous integration, continuous deployment. And I think what we're going to see is them fall away from that annualized thing, and they're just going to be, look, here's just Call of Duty. You play it like a career. We're going to update it and change it, and you're going to see, you're going to see new content drop periodically, but it's not going to be necessarily anymore like oriented on a 1-year basis.
Well, I think that fits to the kind of dominant user base as well in terms of playing it like a career. It definitely, in the last 4 years or so, there's been that kind of echo of, and you've even talked about this, like that echo of starting over again, like the disincentivizing that it creates.
Yeah. And I think there'll still be some resets and stuff. It was interesting. I watched somebody's, I'll call it just a complaint video today about, they're always taking things away, and we get good at this. And I'm like, you know what else does that is Formula One racing. Like every season, you come back and there's new rules. You have to build a new car. You don't race the same car that you raced last year, right? The rules are constantly reset. You constantly have to come up with a new engine design, have it conform to the rules, come up with a new aerodynamic body, conform to the rules, and it's designed to make sure that the teams that have the most money don't just rise to dominance and just stay there. And so it's a tried and true mentality. It's why the highest performing teams get the lowest draft picks, and things like that. So I think there's just a certain body of player that likes to kind of establish dominance for bragging rights and stay there. But I'm like, look, that's not the way the real world works. It's not the way sports work. I mean, there are dynasties, but even you look at sports, like dynasties are pretty rare, right?
Right. Yeah. There's usually some type of churn, some type of reset, or at least a new hill to keep climbing. Right.
Exactly.
All right, gentlemen, I am going to call this as the official show, but because we are live streaming and because we are still in game, we're just going to keep playing, but we're going to pull back a little bit more on the analysis and just treat it as a gameplay video here. So thank you all for joining us tonight, whether you're watching us live and laughing at us along the way, or at least laughing at me and my terrible KD ratio, or if you're listening to this out there on the feeds, encourage you, thanks for bearing with the downtimes as we were obviously struggling and learning maps, but also enjoying ourselves as well. So I think this has been a successful experiment. I know that we'll probably come back to it as we see some other releases and some other multiplayer pieces that we can jump into here and there. It's a nice way to kind of spice up and change things up and give us a chance to talk and play, because we always are talking about what we play, but not always having a chance to play together. So again, this is DBQ Hams. Thank you, Townmaster. Thank you, Lee, for episode 260 on the Enough to Keep Going podcast. And stay with us on the stream and enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
Well, they won't be able to stay with us on the stream because I'm about to actually drop it.
Okay, well then, in that case, good night, everyone.
Yeah, the live streams are going for about an hour and a half, so I'm not gonna stretch it too much further beyond that. So like DBQ said, we're out. We'll see you guys next week.